passes at a highly efficient rate. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the...
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And now for a second time, he loses... Top.
The previous play is under review.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Don't jump. Ready?
A give, and here comes Harris. Harris, first down, he's not done. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Fields now. This one complete to Washington. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Right.
On the give, it's Harris. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Here we go.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Fields going for it all. That is incomplete. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, reload, check.
Now McCaffrey. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now, a big 3rd down. McCaffrey. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st down. Fields. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here.
It's the National Football League on EA.
Yep. Here we go, son. Go.
First play, Fields letting it rip. Trying for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. There it is, touchdown.
Hey, kill.
On first down, it's Brissett. He rolls to his right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 3rd down, it's Brissett. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, check. We're 19. We're good. Let's go.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Going play action here. Brissett. Throw secured by George Pickett. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going right side. Harris with it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 6 on the pickup, and that... Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. 2nd and 4. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, Brissett. Diving right side, got it! That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Hey, kill.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Brissett. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A check in the win column for the Steelers. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
It's week 16 of the...
Fields now on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And they drag it.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. It is caught left side. And he'll...
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. tight hole. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a...
Test. Watch right. Here we go, sir.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hall running between the tackles. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They give on second to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Hall once more. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. Pressure comes. Oh, he rushed it. It's not hit well. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Don't jump. Ready? Easy. Right.
To throw. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You got to EQ.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
Right.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got a man left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Cut out left. And that will not be enough for a first down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Steelers and the Dolphins, and it's coming right up.
Stinger.
Now or never, they'll... A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So this one.
career starts.
It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and our focus is on George Pickens. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Steelers and the Jaguars. And it's
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came...
Bunch right. Here we go, son.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play. And
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are right back in this football game. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was
It's week 9 of the National Football League. In our
Here we go. All right.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go, Chuck. Ready? Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Little off centers, man. Just couldn't adjust to it.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Fields on 3rd. He's got Harris.
Yep.
Here we go, son.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Pick up a few as he heads. The Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory. Fields now on third. Buying some time right. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Here we go.
He'll throw it yet again. That throw finds Pickens. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Brushes him off with ease. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 551. Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Steelers operating in the hurry-up. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is such a bummer.
Fields on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touch.
Press. Watch right. Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Potential grounding. Offense.
So it seems like either way they were...
Don't jump. Ready?
Play action, Fields. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, it's all about one word right now, partner. Momentum. Getting this win gives you...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the focus is on Najee Harris. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Steelers and the Ravens on Sunday Night Prime.
Here we go, son. Hey, Karen. Right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Easy.
Fields now to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Fields. And his throw here is incomplete. The Steelers at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Harris running straight ahead. He's got it to the 43 here. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll take over. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop you...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens will take over possession.
Here we go.
Off play action, Fields. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And a pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, son.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the 50, here's Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Don't jump, man.
Play action. It's Fields rolling to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trent.
Easy. Here we go.
And one last throw here for Fields. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
A fun, close ball game comes to it.
It's week 12 of the NFL.
Bunch right. Here we go.
Fields. That's caught downfield by Pickens. Now inside the 25. George Pickens. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers use the...
Here we go. Good night.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Now a give right side. Watts. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Able to shake him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take it.
Review the play.
Here we go.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
They snap it to Fields. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that. But
and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense...
It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Najee Harris.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
First carry for Najee Harris. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 12 carries, 74 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game planning and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and a yard.
They hand this off to Harris. Muscles him off. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
These two teams all tied after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Operating from the gun, Fields eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Front. Throwing to start the drive. Fields flushed out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. He'll let it fly for Austin. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw. Fields. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show 10.
Here we go.
Play action. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Finds his man, Chase. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside